What is up, guys? FIFA Strike HD here, bringing you another episode of the Newcastle career mode. And you know what? I'm going to try a little different format because a lot of you guys don't really like the going too fast, super fast mode. So we will see if you guys like this one instead. But in the first match, we will come up against Man United in the Capital One Cup. If you guys do remember, it actually is the final. So right away in the 38th minute, we are going to get free with El Shaarawy, and he's going to put it in the back of the net, putting us up 1-0 before halftime. You always want to go into halftime with a nice, solid, at least one goal lead, because the motivation behind the other team will not be very good. So as you can see, in the halftime, we do go in 1-0. Beautiful, beautiful start to the game. And then in the 60th around minute, Rooney's going to get through. Horrible defending by me. I think I was talking to my roommate, and he puts it in the back of the net, tying the game up at 1-1, and I was just like, ugh. Alright, but that is how it is going to end in full time. Sorry if I just spoiled that for you. I forgot I put in the subs, but I'm going to fast forward the subs a little bit, speed times 2, but it is going to go into full time being 1-1, but since it is the final of the Capital One Cup, we will have to go into extra time. So, let's go into extra time here. And in the 102nd minute, we get a beautiful ball through to Muriel, who is going to use his 92-some-odd pace, blast it with his strong foot into the back of the net in the 102nd minute, putting us up 2-1, coasting us to victory. Can we hold it off and win the game? I think we can, but who is going to prove that we cannot? It's going to be Van Persie. I think it is. They're going to cross it in, and yep, Van Persie is going to be right there with his forehead in the 105th minute, literally right after we scored, making it 2-2. So that is how it's going to end, so you know what that means. Penalties. First penalties of the entire season here. So let's get into it. Vukic steps up for the first one, and let's see what he does. Goal. He's going to put it into the left top hand corner, putting us up 1-0 in the penalties. And coming up for them, it is Chicharito, Javier Hernandez. I think yes, it's Javier Hernandez. And Krul is going to make a beautiful save, diving, reaching that arm up, making a great save. Then coming up for us, it is Raheem Sterling, the youngster. And where is he going to put it? Top right or top left? It is top right, and Hart. De Gea actually gets right in the formation, in the position, but can't save it, and then Carrick's going to come up, and we are going to save it again. So they have shot 2 penalties, and they have missed it twice, but DeMarco's is going to come up for us, and can he put it away? Top left, top right, where am I going to go? Top left, and DA goes to the right. So if we save this penalty, we win 3-0 in penalties, which is just ridiculous. Nani is going to step up for them. You see the anticipation building. Where is he going to go? Krul, I don't know which way I'm going to guess. He decides to go. He stutter steps in, it goes down the middle. We save it, but it does go in, so it is 3-1. If we make this penalty, we win the Capital One Cup. Stepping up, it is going to be Luis Muriel, and he is going to take his time and then go. Sorry, I just had to make a moment of silence there. Get it into the back of the net. We are going to end up winning the Capital One Cup. I will fast forward this speed times 2, so you see all the celebrations, but we are going a little crazy. That's not how fast they're running. It actually looks kind of funny with this going a little fast, but Carrick, you can see crying out that a shame that Man United did not win, but we can win a cup. We need to win a cup. We're Newcastle United. We made some great signings into the club. We have increased the overall, prestige of the club, I guess you would say. So winning a cup, Capital One Cup is not that big of a cup, but winning it, any cup will do. Just more celebrations going on. There's the cup. There it is. Beautiful, nice little silverware right there. And that is going to end the celebrations. But as you can see in the knockout stage, you can see the whole thing, who we had to go through. We had to beat Norwich, Arsenal, Aston Villa, and then Man United. But that is the whole entire table of the knockout stage. And then we get the tournament prize money for beating Man United in the Capital One Cup. It is $122,000, so not too bad. But then Kabai comes up and says, I need to speak with you. I'm one of the best players at this club, and I am not getting much first team action. That needs to change, or I'll have to evaluate my options. A lot of you have put in the comments that we do need to play him a little bit more, so you know what, I will listen to you guys because you guys might know a little bit more about me, so I will put him into the squad. But then we get into the monthly scouting update, and honestly, no one really brings back anyone. I'm just like, alright, he's 16 years old, come on, maximum potential 82, maximum potential 75, come on, what are you bringing back with me? And then the Russian guy comes back and brings back a maximum potential of 77. Just not going to cut it. Not going to cut it at all. We do get tournament prize money for the FA Cup, $219,000, so not too bad. And then we do get a player returning from injury. It is Nastasic, the 19-year-old. Beautiful to see him back into the club. So I think I put him in the subs right now because we don't want to bring him right back in. And we do bring back in our left back, who was the future scout. Let's see how he does. And then we get this. Tottenham would like me to manage them for $43,000 a week, and I was like, no, I can't do this. I have to reject it. It's Newcastle are, they're where I'm gonna live, and I want to show you this. It did say the future, one for the future type person. Always look these people up because you don't know, they could be good. So you see me do search for this guy right here, and he is from Barcelona B or Barcelona, I forget, but he is worth 1.5 mil as a left back. So I was like, all right, let's add him to the short list for next transfer. Maybe we can pick up maybe he becomes a lot better, because 64 starting overall as a 17-year-old, that's pretty good. We come into a game against Swansea, and it does go 0-0 into halftime, so no action in the first half whatsoever, and then we do make subs a little bit later on, as we usually do, and I will speed up the subs like I said, because you can see who I'm subbing in and who I'm not subbing in without me saying it, and then that is how it's going to end, being 0-0. Nothing very exciting happening in this game at all, but we do get 1 point out of it. At least it is 1 point better than none points. But then we come up against Amalfitano, I think that's how you say it, who is actually on Wigan Athletics, so that means that we are playing them in this next game. And you can see he is on the subs bench for Wigan. But I'm just going to see, you can see the standings there. Arsenal first, Manchester United in second, and then Newcastle, we are in third. But it goes in halftime being 0-0, nothing exciting happened. But then we do decide to break the scoring. Sorry, I just spoiled it again after doing the subs. So I did, sort this all out, and I'm commentating over probably about a couple hours after because I did have to study. But there we go, in the 83rd minute, we do break the scoring with Raheem Sterling with an immaculate strike. Just, magisterial. Please do put in the comments if you do know what commentator says magisterial. But Raheem Sterling, unbelievable strike while he's getting pushed off the ball, using his, probably 40-ish something strength to get off. I don't know what it was, but he does use that powerful right foot and blast it in the back of the net, and that is how it is going to end 1-0. So we do pick up 3 points out of this victory against Wigan. Nothing to complain about there. 4 points in the last 2 games. We have to at least go on a second then. Scores from around, you see Southampton, Liverpool tied, Spurs beat Fulham. And then Kyote comes up and says, "Hi boss, I'm glad you have faith in me. Continue to pick me. Thanks for that." Yes, I will continue to pick you, but once Nastasic is back, I will, pick him over you, sorry. But then we do get an international management from Belgium. Let me know, should I go with Belgium? I do stall it, but I made my country Brazil so I could play, manage Brazil, because I think that would be unbelievable too. They're one of my favorite nationalities. But I do stall it, but what should I do? Should I accept, should I reject? Put in the comments. I need your feedback on this. And in the last match of the episode, we do come up against Wolverhampton in the FA Cup, and nothing happens in the first half. 0-0, pretty much non-exciting half at all. Like all these games have been in the first half, nothing really happening. We do make our substitutions here. As you can see, El Shaarawy does get a little injured. We'll see how that pans out in the end, but in the 69th minute, 70th minute, somewhere around there, Vukic is going to blast one into the back of the net, putting us up 1-0, celebrating with his arms going out, airplaning with his knees on the ground, whatever you want to call it. Chest bumping, but beautiful little strike right there by Vukic, putting us up 1-0. Then he's going to get through again. He's wide open, and he does try to make a tackle, but Vukic is just going to rip it right before in the 84th minute, putting us up 2-0, and we do have to Balotelli that celebration if we score that. You can see, look, wide open. Does try to make the tackle, but does miss, and Vukic is going to put that away 9 out of 10 times. They do get one back with Ebanks blank. E-Banks Blake, sorry about that, in the 87th minute, making it 2-1. Nice little header, you know, nothing to complain about, but we do end up holding them off, and we do end up winning 2-1, so we do move on in the FA Cup to the next round. I think I do show the next round in this, or like the table, sorry about that. And yeah, there we go. So we will have to play Man City. But if you guys do remember, we did beat them 5-0 last time, so you know, maybe a little foreshadowing, we could beat them 5-0. I don't know, you'll have to stick around to see in the next episode. But I will end this episode with a little message. We do see player injured, El Shaarawy, out for 3 weeks. It is a big blow to the team, you know, we will miss him. We did just pick him up. 3 weeks, you know, that's not too bad, but it's not good either. It's not as bad as what's his name, Ben Arfa right there, who's out for 3 months. So. And then I will end on this, Ba hoping to break duck. He hasn't scored in a while, so it's leading to see if Strike, me, will play him in the next game. So you guys will have to stick around to see if we do. But if you guys could like this video, it means a lot. It really does help out. And if you guys aren't subscribed, I highly recommend that you do, because I do bring these out pretty much daily. But this has been FIFA Strike HD, and I will see you guys later. Peace.